Child, tuck yourself in bed and let me tell a story of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his daughter, child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the duke, his new bride at his side. That night, Aurora went to sleep. The fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
What am I seeing? I must be dreaming. Hello and welcome to Child of Light. This is a game by Ubisoft, more exactly the Ubisoft Montreal. And while it doesn't look like a AAA game, it is originally an indie game that was picked up by the main studios of Ubisoft. It's very artsy, as you can tell. There's watercoloring and such. And the idea behind this playthrough is that I would like to dabble into voice acting. And besides the intro scene and a few other cutscenes, this game is not voiced by any characters. So hopefully I will be able to create and remember some hopefully rather funny and fitting voices for the different characters that we meet along the way. Now, the first character we meet is Aurora, and as the story of the intro told us, she is dead. But then she isn't. Let's see, it's been a while since I've last played. Now, I'm playing this offline, and there's a very good reason for that, even though I should be saying this is a PlayStation 3 playthrough. But it came out on multiple platforms, the Xbox 360 and on PC as well. As you can tell, the art coloring and such, the game is described as being inspired by Studio Ghibli with Left to the Tree of Thorns. I don't think we'll be going that way. It doesn't sound pleasant, really. But we can't go that way. Studio Ghibli and the old platforming game called Limbo. Skulls there and such. Of course, if you've played any of those, if you've played those, Limbo and you've watched any Studio Ghibli movies, and who haven't, then you can probably see the point in that. Anyway, I think we should get moving. We cannot get up there. So we've awoken in a strange land. Let's see. Right to the old monastery. Seems we have to go this way. Woods darker than night, shadows lost of light. That's also a thing with this game. This game has a lot of rhyming, and some of it may seem a bit forced at times, but personally, I find that it's part of it's part of this steady on. Only little kids easily scare. No, that guy can't get me. We'll be getting into the combat system later on. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of HP and or MP at the moment, but we will get a lot of that later. I should also say I've played this through multiple times. Actually, it was the first game that I ever completed to 100%, getting all the trophies and all the collectibles in. And I really enjoyed it when I first played it. Right to the old monastery and left to the altar of Mathildis. I would suppose that's how you pronounce it. Again, with no voice acting. This dream is formed of frigid air, dark spirits fly, I know not where. So, oh, that's a creepy spider. Aurora's voice will be this voice, my normal voice, because it's easier to remember and it doesn't restrain my throat and vocal cords as much if it's a voice that I am to do more of. No! Wake up! Wake up! Nightmare, let me wake! Papa, where are you? My heart shall break. Oh. And we got a little buddy here. Will someone please explain how water falls with no rain? Who spoke? I did. Shake the dew from your eyes before mold grows. That's common sense. A firefly that speaks advice? My supper must have been too dense. Food sounds good, but I'm lost. Ever heard of an Aurora? Why, sir, she is me. Both sir and she, a split aura. Perhaps you're some kind of flora? Cease your foolishness at once. I am Aurora. I am she. Oh, why didn't you say so? Follow me. A lady waits. Her hair long as forest stream, with skin like moth and gleaming eyes. A seer, she'll know the way out of this dream. So this is our little buddy Ignatius. Now, if you were to be playing cooperatively, the one player would be controlling Ignatius. It's not a grand function, but this game is not fast in any ways. It changes a bit in combat, but again, combat is a locked phase compared to the rest of the story, which... yeah, as you can see here, I'm moving Ignatius around. Now, you can also do stuff with Ignatius, but more about that later. I'm sure we will be introduced to our dear friend. Oh, that's a big guy. And my controller rumbles, and so does pretty much everything else, but... well, he was too far away to pose any danger. And there isn't fall damage in this game, which is good. It's a very casual game, per se. There's a lot of things like... oh. Healing tonic. Yeah, let's take a look. We have yet to receive a map of Lemuria, and Confessions is sort of a collectibles in terms of letters. We'll also have some gemstones that will be used to power us and other characters up later. But more about that when we get there. Can I get in here? No. Well, I have to get up again then. That would be like this. Yeah. It's a very forgiving game, and like many adventure games, it have a pretty slow pace. What is tied to these branches? Curious charms, little hands flint light. Don't you know? These are wishes. Wishes of light left in the darkest night. Follow the orange one to find more bright. So you can do this both with Ignatius, and you can do this with wishes taste delicious. Have a bite. Wait until I tell father about this night. So I gotta remember that Ignatius has a more pitched voice because he is small. That kind of makes sense. So you can both activate them with Ignatius and you can activate them yourself by crossing through them. So you want to get the orange first and then get them all from there. That gives you a bonus. If you don't get them in that order, you don't get that bonus. But we don't have a need for them right now. Right. I think so. There you see, the orange one disappears. Let's explore a little further now. Oh, we can't get past this place. Well, then we shall go here. The path is right over this tree. But I cannot fly there with thee. Now here comes... Trapped! Trapped! Like the door is barred. A scepter round. A translucent sphere. Clear as glass, the answer. So Firefly, ignite your rear. Whoa, I barely know you. Do it and I'll show you. Alright, so here you get a mechanic for Ignatius. Now he's a fire spirit, or light spirit more exactly. That means he can make light. So if we do this, that one, not the way around, we should get... now you can also see he has a bar that shows up. Oh, I should go up there. Which is how much he can light. I get that over there, and the last one, which should open the door. Yep. And some more rumbling. So Firefly, our path is clear. But no one would put a door here. Okay. Who was she, I wonder? Remove the sword under. Who spoke? Some sort of ghost? The Lady of the Forest. I'm sure of this. It's already... Aurora, take the sword of Mathildis. Well, we shall do that. A bit of King Arthur here. Oh. Whoa. Oh. It feels real. Look at it gleam. Oh. And it's heavy. Ow. Run! That thing looks mean. Fortunately, I wield a sword in this stream. Alright, so here we get into the combat. Now this is very, very basic. And so is this. Yeah, basically this is turn-based, but in the sense that you have similar to initiative in other RPGs. Initiative would allow you to strike first. In this one it's called speed. The faster your character are, the quicker they get to act on the timeline. Some actions will cause you to be slower, and some actions will cause you to be faster. And later on, when you get a party, some actions can also inflict and affect the rest of the party members. Right. So the first thing we want to do is act. We've only got an attack and a defense. Now the defense one, it acts immediately. This can be used to interrupt enemy attacks, which is very efficient. You'll still take damage, but only very little of what you'd normally take. The attack is very basic, and well, we'll do that right now. Now attacking also interrupts an enemy in their attack. Now he attacks me. That wasn't a lot of damage, but again, we don't have a lot of HP right now, so because it's earlier in the game. Oh, that was enough. Well, and some experience, but not quite enough for a level. Now, I could also have used Ignatius to slow the enemy down, or I could have used Ignatius to light upon me and heal me a little bit. The flowers on the edge of the map also allows you to collect both MP and HP points, healing you and powering you up through battle. During the battle, I should say. That is an important usage later on, because some battles are quite tough. Oh father, how much father? Aurora, what is a father? That is simple. I am his daughter. Well, that doesn't really explain much. Back to the old monastery, oh! Ah, damn it. Ambush. That means that they get to go first. Now, if I could get him before Gathering Exchange, now he would be moving fast because that was not an attack. If I could get to him from behind, I would get a surprise attack, which would allow me to strike first almost instantly at the start of the game. But this would do too. It doesn't have a lot of level up. Right. So we got some stats here. Classic adventure game, really. Let's just go through them actually. HP, pretty logical. That's your life. When it reaches 0, you're done for. It's a problem when you only have one character, which it actually takes a while before you get the next one. MP, well, we don't have any magic spells right now, but we'll get that later on. Some characters rely very heavy on MP usage, so it's a good idea to up that for those. Strength, that is how much damage you do. Defense. Now defense is only regarding to physical attacks done towards you. Your defense will allow you to take less damage from these attacks and will also buff defensive skills such as defend. Magic is the power of your magic, like how much damage your magic will do or how effective it will be. But we also got a skill point. So let's look at the skill tree. Oh. So we got Light Ray, which is a magic attack. Actually both of these. Starlight. A single dark creature. Light is strong against dark. Let's grab that. MP upgrade. Well, that would be kind of silly right now as we don't really have any magic to go through. Let's see what this brings us. This brings to counterattack. What do we got? We got magic defense, magic upgrade, light ray, counterattack 2, and light ray all. So that's an AoE kind of. What was this? Slash all. That's also AoE. Starlight all. So that's also. There's AoE versions of every kind of their attacks. I think I want to go for this route first. So we want to get some light ray in there. Alright. Let's go up here. We don't have a need for it, but if we were injured in battle, we can use these orbs to heal back up again. Right, let's keep heading this way. It's dreary weather, but surprise dying. Yeah, that's the mechanic I spoke about. Now this guy has he seen? Possibly, but it's, no, we want to jump up there, and we want him to face. Nope. You cannot. He won't. Enemies won't go out over ledges and such. But if we do like this, that should do it. That should be a surprise attack. Yes, surprise strike. Right. This one means that we can get. Let's try out our. So this takes a very long time to cast. That means that your icon will move slower on the casting part of the timeline. Whereas this one is medium and this one is instant. So let's see how long it exactly takes. You'll only cast when you reach the end of the casting. Whoa, so that was pretty powerful. And we got some more experience. Now any character... Wow, look at that statue in the background. Is that a lure or a bow? Oh, it's a harp. We get healing tonic. Well, it's basically a potion, but again, we don't have a need for it right now. So go through these, take them all, get all the baubles. You can also use Ignatius to stun them while you get, and then you can attack them from behind. That's a very nice way of using him. So if you were to play this cooperatively, the other player would be controlling Ignatius. Kind of chaotic. Now we are outnumbered. Not really a problem because we got the surprise strike. Now we can take one of them out if we had the MP. We don't But we can do something about that. So we do this. And we do this. No? Well, hold on. No? Then here. In another battle, you wouldn't really be doing this because it's way too early to be spending healing and extra magic points for the sake of this battle. But because these enemies are so weak as they are, I decided. Now I aim for the one who's furthest on the timeline. That means I get more time to deal with this guy. Hopefully, I can make it. Let's see. Should be enough. Just slash him ring. And we interrupt him. Oh, and we also kill him. Wow. That's a very efficient interruption, I should say. More leveling up. Now we got magic defense. That was what I spoke about before. Right. So skill points available. Magic defense, or maybe no. Let's go for this one. So that's dodge. That's also quite useful. Waterfall, we get another. So you can use him, Ignatius, to also light up some very dark areas. Whoop. There we go. Just move past you and get you from behind. Haha! Right, let's see what... Two guys again. And let's... Oh, might slow you down already now. 14. So that's double as powerful as my slash. Suppose that is because these are actually dark creatures. I don't know if that's for sure. Only 9. And we got more experience. Not quite enough for a level though. Magic potion. I haven't really been using potions. Oh, would you look at that? Another magic potion. Well, the thing about potions is that it takes a turn to use them if you use them in combat. You can use them outside of combat too, if you wish, which is kind of neat. Got a push and pull mechanic here. Might as well bring it along. I don't think there is an enemy waiting for us up here. No. Oh. A spider. He can't reach us though. I don't think so. But oh, this guy can. But not now. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see. Still just 2. Now we will get, as indicated by this rock down here, you'll face 3 enemies at once. Later on, that will be very common to face 3 at once, actually. Oops. And you'll only, as indicated by this plateau over here, have a single party member. That means that you'll almost always be down 2 to 3 in terms of being outnumbered. Actually, the slash might be enough. Let's just do that. So this guy down. It was enough. So you can see Ignatius' power bar deteriorates slowly. This should do it. And another level? Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Well, that was not a lot of... So we got 1% in dodge and some more magic, which means that our spells are more powerful. And we got... So we got dodge upgrades. We should now have a dodge of... there's probably something over there, but I can't jump that far. What I can do, however... Oh, the Queen of Light. So next time on the Child of Light, we'll be continuing the story of Aurora and Ignatius, and I have been Qa'Rajh, in case you were wondering, and didn't see who had made the video, and I hope you will check in for the next one. So until then, hey, and thanks for watching my video. If you would like another, click this link, or maybe this link. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. It would make it much easier to know when I upload weird things. So until next time, take care!